Ladies and gentlemen, you know what it is. It's real late on Hot 97. My name is Peter Rosenberg. My bro, CJ Fly, is in the building.
What up? What up?
Brooklyn.
Yeah, I'm on Bed-Stuy, Wagwan.
Are you Jamaican?
Jamaican and Bajan. That's from Barbados people.
Which side is which?
My mom's from Barbados and my dad's from Jamaica.
Is your dad like Jamaican, like patois, like an accent?
My dad, yeah, of course.
Like full-on Jamaican?
He's like a cartel soldier.
So how's your patois game?
It's good.
How do you talk with your dad? In other words?
Normal, but when it's like more of a jokey thing, we see a girl, it's like, yeah, man, she look good, yes. Like,
she look good, yes.
Yeah.
But you don't actually talk like that with your dad ever?
Nah, I never had to. Like, I'm the Yankee, like I'm the American kid, so it's like it's normal for me to speak that way.
Kids from foreign.
Yeah,
that's you. You're from foreign.
I'm the foreigner when I go home.
How often do you go back to Jamaica?
I used to go every Christmas till I realized how the sun was burning me.
What do you mean?
It's hot.
The sun was literally burning you?
I'm born in July, but I like winter. I don't fuck with the sun. Pardon my language.
You're not into summer?
Nah. Only because my birthday and girls are stripping. But other than that.
Did you say girls are scripping?
Scripping.
Wow. Too real. Too real. Now, where in Brooklyn are you originally from?
I grew up in Flatbush.
And where are you now?
I'm in Bed-Stuy. Yeah.
So you're Brooklyn through and through. Flatbush, Bed-Stuy. Yeah. So it's only right that this weekend you would be at the Brooklyn Hip Hop Festival.
Exactly.
It's going down on the big stage.
Yeah. Jay Electronica.
Raekwon.
That's about it.
I like how the Brooklyn Hip Hop Festival at one point I think was all Brooklyn. Now it's like mostly Brooklyn.
Yeah, they're trying to be a little diverse. You know
they got Brooklyn and then New Orleans and then Staten Island.
Well, Jay Elect was in Brooklyn.
He was at some point. So tell people, for people who may not be familiar, first of all, there's a Pro Era project that's out right now with Scion.
Yeah, The Shift. We dropped that like a month ago, I think. Perception's been really good. People like it. Perception.
Perceptions are good. Reception's good.
The reception been really well though. People love it.
And then if people haven't downloaded your music, what's your music they can get a hold of?
The Way I See It, you could get that on my site. TheEWaYesee.it.
You got to do that again. The way
TheEWaYesee.it.
Okay, so the way I see it. .it.
Yeah.
The way I see .it.
Yeah.
And that's an EP? Or it's a full tape?
It's like a free album.
So it's basically
like a LP.
Basically a free album.
Yeah.
Now a lot of people may not know about CJ Fly. You were a dog lover.
Yeah.
You were a big fan of the canine.
I'm trying to be like, I don't know, there's no DMX artists out there right now. I'm trying to have 2 dogs on the side of the stage, just no bodyguards, just 2 pit bulls chilling.
And you have 2 pit bulls.
Yeah.
But aren't both your pit bulls really nice?
Yeah, they're cool for now. I'm trying to teach them that what is it, like Russian or German? They be like, "Nyeh," and they just bite somebody's shit off.
So you want them to be very sweet dogs unless they get the code word.
Yeah, exactly. There's gonna be certain timings, like sometimes people come in unannounced and stuff like that. You gotta just one snap.
Be honest. Your younger one is named Luna?
Yeah.
And what's the older one's name?
Gino.
Does either of them so far have a dangerous bone in their body? Just keep it honest. Keep it 100.
Dangerous bone on their body.
In their body. Are they both complete sweethearts at this point?
Oh yeah, they are. They're with me. We're not going.
You don't have these dogs fighting in the streets.
Yeah, we're not.
They live a
running
good life.
around trying to rob people. They're good. they've been spoiled, so they have no reason to be bad.
They live a good life.
Yeah.
Now, real quick, the second one you got, Luna, you actually adopted from my people at North Shore Animal League.
Yeah, shout out to them. They hooked me up.
Yeah, shout out to North Shore Animal League. If anyone out there is trying to adopt a dog, it's definitely a great place to go. They have tons of beautiful pit bulls and all kinds of animals that need rescue.
And pit bulls are beautiful animals. They're not monsters. Like, we need to get that cleared up.
Yeah, no, a lot of people don't understand that pit bulls are wonderful dogs. It's all about the owner, not about the dog.
It has nothing to do with the dog. Like, they're not violent at all.
I mean, they're more, supposedly there are more bites every year from golden retrievers than there are from pit bulls. Yeah.
Thank you.
But
I'm gonna use that one.
Yeah, it's a good line. But I mean, there are obviously tons of golden retrievers out there, but the bottom line is all dogs have the potential to bite if you don't take care of your dog and treat them well and give them love. Anyway, so yeah, as we continue on, it's real late on Hot 97. CJ Flies in the building.
I'm gonna turn up.
No, you don't turn up. When you get on the mic, this guy's hyper in real life. Then the mic comes on, and he turns into like Don Juan.
Yeah, I have to be, appealing. I gotta sell myself still.
You gotta sell yourself to these ladies. You know what I'm saying? Because the rap heads know. You are a founding member of Pro Era.
Yes, I am.
Let's give a little bit of the background on how Pro Era came to be with you and Joey.
We Capital STEEZ, rest in peace. Powers Pleasant, Joey and myself, we used to cut class together in the auditorium at Edward R. Murrow, and we decided.
At Edward R. Murrow?
Yeah, high school. I don't even know the area, but it's just far.
Far away in Brooklyn?
I took like 3 trains just to get there.
Okay.
But it was worth it. I met the homies and we started this amazing rap crew. And I mean, we the best.
Who was the first? Who was the first rapper?
First rapper in the crew?
Yeah.
I would say STEEZ. He was the first main. Happy birthday too. Today's his birthday.
Today is Capital STEEZ's birthday?
Yeah, day after mine.
Wow, really?
Yeah.
All right, rest in peace, Capital STEEZ, man. Speaking of which, you know, if people who follow along with Pro Era know the story that Capital STEEZ took his own life tragically. What was it like for you guys as a crew attempting to recover from that? It's not like you guys took a lot of time off. You know, how do you think collectively and individually you guys dealt with that?
Everybody just had to like come to a realization, you know, like it didn't seem realistic at first, you know, but everybody had to just like keep pulling through and be strong, like, and try to like, we all matured through the situation too. You know what I mean? We're all kids. Like, we didn't expect to ever lose somebody as close as that to us. Like, we're all in the crew together. So, one person goes missing, it's just like, it's awkward. Like, the ratio's off, you know?
Right, like something just doesn't add up anymore.
Everything's not balanced. Like, imagine all of us being on one scale and everything just being perfectly balanced. And then one part comes off and it starts, you know?
It was right before Christmas, right?
Yeah.
And did you guys get together like soon thereafter and see each other?
Remember we dropped the Peep the Apocalypse project. That was the group project we dropped around Christmas.
You just dropped it.
Yeah, we dropped that. We celebrated at the studio. Everything was fine. You know what I mean? And then,
and was it a total surprise for all of you?
Yeah, shocked us.
But you think now you guys are in a pretty good place, and do you feel that you've dealt with it? You feel like you've mentally started to deal with it?
I don't know exactly what's dealing with it, but I have a understanding of it better, you know? I don't think it could be fully dealt with, you know? It's still something I always try to like properly understand, but I have an understanding of exactly what occurred, you know?
It was at the end of 2012, is that right? Yeah, no, I think you said something smart there, like you don't even know really what dealing with it means. Like none of us really do.
I never really lost like anybody close to me, like my family. Like, thank God nobody has ever like passed away in my family, thank God. Like, God forbid anything happened, but and it was like that was new to me, you know. I have had homies in the neighborhood, of course, but
they weren't your best friends.
Yeah, it wasn't my homies that we really built a crew and a family with. Like, that's different.
And there was no note or anything. He didn't say anything to any of you guys?
No.
Well, no. You know, you guys do a beautiful job keeping his memory alive, and like now there are people who maybe didn't even know him when he was around who now know who he is. You know, like I always think about that. Like, for example, like Nas and Ill Will, right? Like, Ill Will was just a kid when he passed away. He was just a kid, but we all know his name because of the way he lived on, let alone someone like Capital STEEZ who actually made great music, you know, that we have. So rest in peace and happy birthday to Capital STEEZ.
Long live CeeLo.
So Badass, the album is coming soon.
Before the money.
So that's obviously a big focus for Pro Era's, the crew.
That's the next meteor crashing into the earth.
Would you say that this is hands down going to be the biggest push you guys have made for the Badass solo album?
I hear biggest push for yeah, might be. I feel like the 1999 like was more organic, you know.
Right, of course.
It just hit the streets and everybody was like, whoa.
This is the album. It's different.
We gotta get the street teams running and everything's plastered on the walls and everything. Soho got to be like Before the Money posters everywhere. We got to turn up, you know.
Wait, so is the album called Badass Before the Money?
No, it's called Before the Money, but it spells badass. B4 DA $.
Boom, boom, boom. Okay, Before the Money. Gotcha. Yeah. And what's your involvement with a project like that? Have you just helped out? Are you?
I've been just I try to assist when I can, but I've been just watching like the process just come along better and better. Like, I just stop by when I can and add my little like tips here and there, but I don't really try to like force too much. I know it's his debut. I'll give him his little like space just to really creatively build.
Are you going to be on there?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we can expect some CJ Fly on that project.
Yeah. Hopefully we get a little fire verse.
Tell me the story about your guys meeting or attempted meeting with Jay-Z. You were supposed to. Jay called Joey. How did this story go?
I don't even know. I don't remember exactly the details part because I was on the Smokers Club tour.
So you were on the Smokers Club tour, high as hell, wandering the country.
We was like, there's times we were before the border. We had to smoke like a whole ounce
just to not waste it.
Who's throwing away an ounce of weed, man?
Can't.
We rode the big. You know what I mean? But we were in Colorado, and we got the call, whatever, and they flew the both of us back up.
The call that Jay-Z wanted to meet?
Yeah.
Okay.
And we went home to get ready or whatever. And Joey was like, yo, I'm going to be there at 6. So I'm like, all right, cool. I'm thinking he was going to be outside of my house to scoop me.
Oh, God.
But he ended up being at the Rock Nation office.
So hold on. So you're standing outside.
So I stood outside of my house until 6:30.
And the whole time he's already meeting with Jay-Z.
They're there. They're jokes, everything across the table. I'm downstairs in Bed-Stuy chilling. Like, you know what I mean?
So you missed your meeting with Jay-Z.
It actually was Joey meeting.
But it was Joey's meeting.
It was Joey's meeting. But,
so you could still have your meeting with Jay-Z.
I can. But I think I was supposed to be there, but it wasn't my time yet, you know?
So maybe there was a reason that happened. You seem like very much like you're into signs, spirits.
Yeah.
You have you said the peacock is a spirit animal of yours.
Yeah, that peacock just wants to like spread its wings to show its beautiful feathers, you know?
And you relate to that.
Yeah, I'm trying to like show people my story and my talent and what I'm really capable of, you know?
And you're definitely a very warm person.
Thank you.
How did you get so spiritual? Where did that come from?
I don't even know. I think a lot of like the more like chakra stuff and everything on that spiritual end, STEEZ like influenced that a lot. And everything else, like zodiacs, I've been into that. Like my favorite thing was always like stars and stuff like that. So when I connected the zodiacs and the stars, it was just like everything went hand in hand for me.
All right, so we have a CJ Fly tape that's already out, The Way I See It. The Way I See .it if you want to download that. Of course, there's the project. What's the project you guys have with Scion called again?
The Shift. Scion AV, The Shift.
And if you Google Scion Pro Era or Scion The Shift, you can download that from Scion directly. It's pretty dope. And then of course Badass coming. The album's gonna come sometime in fall, something like that. And then do you think there'll be a CJ Fly solo album after that? Is that what you would expect to happen?
I'm not rushing that. I want them to really like want that. Like I feel like more people are catching on to my first project. That's why I made it so like extensive, so people could like really sit with it. Like look how Jay like disappeared for 2 years and people were like praising him still, you know?
So you're not trying to rush and be like the second Joey drops, you need to drop your album.
Nah, we got crew members too that want to drop their like debut mixtapes and stuff like that. So this all has to be room and everything like that. We got to properly plan a nice schedule, and when it's time, we'll get a nice CJ Fly album.
All right, there you go. You heard it from the man himself. You can catch him this Saturday at the Brooklyn Hip Hop Festival. CJ Fly, happy birthday, by the way.
Thank you.
You just turned 21. Big deal.
I was at the bar last night with Static.
Really?
Yeah.
Having a drink with young Static Selector? Not as young as you, Static Selector?
He's 22, man.
He's 22. Yes. He looks horrible. Looks horrible for 22.
Man. Alcohol.
I know. It'll get you. He's from Boston. He can't help it.